Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the fifth or sixth, I don't know, episode of the King's
It's fifth.
podcast.
I
What?
checked. It's fifth. It's the fifth. I
Okay,
checked.
it's the fifth. Thank you, fake analyst.
NA production.
It is I, your favorite host, JP or SioPau, the person who got permanently banned in his main.
In League of
How much
Legends, you gotta make sure.
honestly.
Yeah, no, you definitely toxic.
Don't worry, I will be
Yes.
reformed next season. Don't
Oh
worry.
boy.
For sure.
And with me are
That's
my
okay.
favorite lads. Introduce yourself, and another special guest actually. I want Jeremy to juice him.
All right, I'll introduce
The
him.
boy.
Okay.
All
like
right, all right. So we got. I'll introduce Eric too because Eric is my boy. Listen,
I'm always
Eric.
here.
Eric
Am I-
here is our fucking smart boy. He's the
Am I not your
analytical
boy as
No,
well?
you're not my boy.
Shit.
Um,
Alright, this is the end of the episode actually.
Rip.
Yeah, we got Eric here, we got me here, you guys know us, but we also got my boy Keenan or Slacks on Twitch.
Yes, sir. What is up? I'm glad you guys got me on. I mean, I know
Finally.
I hit up the lads, and I was like, yeah, I'm down for a podcast. Fucking 4 weeks later, it didn't come in.
To be fair,
But-
we like just stopped filming every like month for like 3 weeks straight.
No, it's
We're
good. I'm
so-
glad. I'm excited.
so
it'll
bad
be
looking.
it'll be fun. It'll be
Yeah.
enjoyable time with the
Yeah,
lads.
Hell
you're the second guest on the podcast.
Ooh.
Hello.
We had Aiden come on first.
Okay.
Electra.
Electronic gamer himself.
Pog. That's a poggers.
Very pog.
But alright, yeah, JP, if you want to introduce the topic for today.
I don't know. We were probably just gonna like start talking about
Random shit.
yeah,
Nothing,
pretty much
no
random
topic.
shit. But
Wow, yeah.
I can do
most
that.
likely
I'm
just
good at that.
Our
overall-
amazing planning skills in fucking effect. I
Wait,
mean, I
we
was
have
thinking,
planning skills? I
Yeah,
didn't realize.
I was thinking just talking about like just our kind of collective esports experiences because obviously we were all on the DCI team, and then Keenan obviously helped us run that, and
Yeah.
then of course he also ran position 1, and now me and him are part of Momentum. So we got
Mhm,
got
mhm.
a lot of shit like that is how we know each other. So.
True. I have a lengthy and scuffed esports career, if you want to put it that way.
It's
Perfect.
just the way we like it.
Hey man, it's better than working at a fast food restaurant.
Is that the Twitter bio?
Whoa.
Is that the Twitter? Is that another plug? God, please do not. We've already done it like literally 2 episodes ago.
Oh god.
My fucking header on fucking Twitter right now is biggest hype boy in the peg. So I mean, I don't think I'm wrong there.
Pretty good.
It's really
Alright.
good.
All right.
Pretty pog.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Now so how are things in the Momentum esport? Like obviously I don't know anything about it except for like announcements and whatnot. So I
Yeah,
want to know like what's been going on.
Basically, I
No
met these
leaks.
guys.
No leaks, obviously.
No leaks. Yeah. No leaks. If I leaked it, Donovan would terminate my contract.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
So shout out to Sagerific. He's my boy. But yeah, basically, I'd played Dota. Obviously, as you guys know, but for people that don't know, I play Dota. I had headed a team that was supposed to go to Toronto, but because of COVID, that kind of got canned. We were supposed to compete at EGLX, which I competed for the year prior by qualifying.
Ooh, nice.
And then
Wow.
I was looking for an org. I had played on Nemesis, and a buddy of mine knew someone at Momentum, so I hit Donovan up or Sage, and I kind of just told him, "Yo, I have a Dota team. Like we're gonna go to Toronto to play in a tournament. Would you want to like sponsor us?" And he basically said sure. Then COVID happened, so that kind of got washed. But I stayed with them. That team that I was on prior got disbanded, but I just told them, like I create content. If you guys want to like keep me around, I can just kind of create content or make another Dota team in the future, which I did now, and that's basically where I am at now. I help run their esports organization. In terms of picking up new rosters, alongside I captain the Dota team that Momentum has now, and just basically have been going on since then. We're looking for a couple new teams, which your boy there, Jeremy, knows about, but I can't leak that.
Yeah,
so
no leaks, obviously.
No.
But yeah, I'm looking at a lot of options for Momentum. We've been growing pretty steadily. since then. So it's been a fun journey so far for this year. I mean, with COVID and shit, right? It's kind of hard to like
Yeah, fair
super
enough.
grow from it or play like IRL tournaments. Like I was supposed to go to, I did go to Toronto to meet the Momentum guys back in August. So they flew me out there and we hung out and it was really cool.
Okay.
And then I was supposed to go there like literally last week. I should have been in Toronto competing for EGLX
Yeah.
2020.
Mhm.
And I was supposed to go to Montreal in March of next year. I'm supposed to go in March, but because of COVID again, I don't really
Yeah.
know what's happening with that.
Mm.
Right.
But yeah, it's been fun just like chilling with them, like learning from them and like learning how like an actual like company kind of grows.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it for now.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
was I'll say since obviously you brought me in just like last month basically. I don't even think it's been a month. But yeah, I'm actually I was really surprised, but I didn't really know much about them until you kind of brought me in. But it's
Mhm.
I'm really surprised just by how like professional and everything it all is. Like I wasn't expecting as much like of a professional.
Oh yeah,
like,
it's a lot. It's a
thing.
lot different from I'll be honest with you. Like when I ran position one, I was just doing it as like a fun thing. Like I was like, oh, this is like kind of just something that I've always wanted to do, and this and that. And like joining those guys, it's like, yeah, we have a contract set up with you, and we're doing this and this, and like we're looking to purchase like graphics for this and that. And I was just like, holy fuck, like this is definitely not something that I had planned whatsoever. But
Yeah, and
I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on this too. Like
Oh,
you
you
go
can
for it.
go ape
vulgar
shit if you
person.
want.
have
I'm
you
pretty
seen
vulgar
have you seen my stream?
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm like on your stream too, like typing to you, and I'm just like swearing. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
fucking Top Esports is fucking scuffed, and I'm just like, dude, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this shit. Like, I don't know.
No,
Dude,
we
I
literally
can't
shit talk TSM as well. So
I can't
True.
tell I can't stop myself from swearing anymore. It's just
It's just kind of like part of my lingo, you know. I need to
Fair
fill it.
enough.
I need to like fill it in. You know, I always need to have like a filler word because I'm not very smart. You know, I mean, I play Dota. Like,
same.
Wait, you
Other
don't play
than the
Dota?
part. Other than the Dota part, same.
Wait, Jeremy
Alright,
plays
true.
Dota diamond level. Holy.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, what character do you main? What character do you main?
Bingo. Is that a character? I don't.
No.
I've never played Dota in my life.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Also,
it's funny. It's to a Dota people, you know, like they
Yeah.
just don't know shit. Like it's weird because League players, like, or if you're like a Dota player, I feel like like League characters, you know, like like the normal characters, like the Ashe, the Teemo, like those characters, right?
Yeah.
But then you ask
basics.
like a guy that doesn't play Dota, you're like, yo, so what's your favorite Dota character? They're like, yeah, that one fucking character that has a triangular head and he plays top. You're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think League is just more mainstream for the most
Oh
part.
yeah, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like,
yeah.
especially this year with TI like not happening. Like, man, I was like almost crying when I heard that.
Mm.
Like, TI is like the Super Bowl like for Dota players, man.
Yeah, I
Like,
see,
when that
yeah.
shit comes out,
Yeah.
like we go nuts, you know.
Is it not happening online?
Mm-mm.
Ah, damn.
No, they're
Oh,
holding
wow.
it next year, I think, in like April or something.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ouch.
COVID really screwed up this whole year.
COVID
Yeah.
making
Yeah, pretty
everything
much.
rough.
Yeah.
Really, really rough.
Also, Keenan,
Yep,
just
yep.
letting you know, if you want to go ape shit, we like last episode, Jeremy was talking
no.
about a body pillow in Harry Potter that should come alive.
True. Think about what body pillows would be like in the Harry Potter
That's so
universe. All I'm
disgusting.
saying.
Oh no.
Literally
All I'm
disgusting.
saying. They'd
Dude,
be alive.
that's actually kind of nuts, though. Yeah, that's that's like some
See-
shit that you'd find on like some sites that you need to fucking put a VPN on for that shit. You know?
See, Keenan's got
Yeah.
me here. Keenan
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
understands.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like what zero pussy doesn't get you.
True, true. That's a true.
That's a fucking true right there. God damn. God damn. But yeah,
Good
yeah,
memories.
I mean, COVID's been bad, but it's allowed me to actually start full-time streaming, so.
That's true.
You know?
And we were like, that's like how I was watching. I remember checking your stream one day, and I was just like chilling at home, like with COVID. I came back from I think it was Toronto, or maybe it was a bit after that, and I was just like, just checking on the lads streaming. I'm like, man, this guy. I think at one time you had like 15 people watching, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. And I'm watching you play League, and I'm like, okay, he's D3. He's getting some people are watching and shit. I'm like, bro, like, we need people like that. Like, the way
Yeah.
that momentum works is it's not just like, oh, we're just gonna pick up like the big thing. I think that's one thing that I appreciated with it, because like by no means is my Dota team like nuts, but like we have a potential to be really good. And I think that's kind of like their mentality when it comes to picking up new people. It's we want people that care and they really try, and they're trying to like hit that next level or the next step. And that's something that when I saw your streams, I'm like, yeah, like we could do this with that, you know?
Yeah.
And I hit up, like, you met Dylan, and that's
Right.
kind of how it just kind of turned over. And we have that now with, like, we just picked up another streamer. Can't name them because it's not confirmed yet, but that's how it's just been with momentum. So I really appreciated that, like, especially with running position 1, right? It was like, I'm just picking up people that I think are good at games and that have fun playing games. Like, that's the only reason, like, you know, I picked up the DCIs, maybe a little bit biased because like I graduated there, but I was like, you know, I like, you know, Mac, like shout out to Mac Oakman. He told me, oh yeah, you know, these guys play League at high school level. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, that sounds sick. Like that'd be perfect. That'd fit right in. So I'm more of like, it's more of like a family rather than just like, oh, I'm on an org. Cause I've been on orgs like that have been like, oh, they don't give a fuck as long as you are showing that you are proving something, you know? I played with Nemesis. After we come back from Toronto, we placed like 17th in like a fucking 32 team tournament. And what do they say? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, I don't want to like shit on. I don't want to shit on Nemesis, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of low key flame them. But yeah,
the drive by.
Like, I mean, that's just something that I'm not a fan of. I mean, other people could be, but that's just kind of not how I see it. Like, I want to grow with friends. I want to grow relationships with these people. And then that's, you know, I already knew you, Jeremy. So I figured, you know, this is something that would work out. But yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. And I've gotten like really into like all the streaming stuff, and I'm trying to, you know, every day I'm pretty much just spending most of my day working on how to improve my stream, make it look better, make it, you know, go better.
Of course, and I saw your tweet too. I was like, damn, this guy's like, you're going pretty steadily too, which is a really big thing, especially in League, because League is a very hard game to broadcast and actually grow from it, right? Like it's a pretty the space is heavily crowded, like which we've talked about before, but yeah. Yeah,
I'm a lot of what I've been doing is I kind of a few months back, since I was pretty much doing nothing, I would I found one person in just one of my League games was like posted his link, and so I went in and I joined him, and he was super chill. So we followed each other, and now I've been subbed to him for 6 months, and we're like super good friends.
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
I really enjoyed that. So I kind of over time, I went and I found another streamer, and now me and her are really good friends. And I like her entire community, like, and my community have kind of come together, and we watch like both our communities watch like the other streamer basically. And now I've met like another like 4 streamers through that, and like it's just it's not only like gets, you know, brings more people in, but also is just so much fun.
Like it's the community
with all these people,
friends and community. It's always makes the game so much better. The games you play so much better.
Yeah, exactly. And collabing, right, with like smaller streamers. That's something that I've always was a fan of too. It's like you're collabing with people that are kind of like in this similar spots that you're in, right? So it's like why not grow together instead of having to do it all by yourself? You know, sometimes you need a little bit of support too. Yeah. Even if it's people you've never met before, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then I mean we gotta mention JP here. He's the video maker himself. What are you posting your what's the game called again? The Pokemon game that you've been posting.
Mystery Dungeon. I should actually get back to that.
You should. I love those videos. I watched all of them.
I was gonna ask you what you two lads have been up to lately.
I made a
I haven't really talked to you guys.
Oh shit! You did it.
I post Beyblade reviews actually there. So.
Holy shit!
Dude,
I'd watch that. I'd sub to that.
Momentum needs a professional Beyblade player. That's what they're missing.
I said that actually the other day in one of our meetings. I'm like, honestly, boys, I was like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! World is coming up, boys. Who are we picking up?
You gotta pull the TSM and sign a chess player.
Oh my god,
dude! If you need a professional Beyblade player, like, I'm a free agent. You know, I'm a veteran. I used to play plastic Beyblades. I knew the community,
the stadium, and everything.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you play professional Beyblade. Is there any skill to it?
Apparently, there are like certain parts on the Beyblade They're like, oh, this bottom part right here, it's rubber, therefore it creates friction, and it's like an attack.
Oh,
So it's like, oh shit, all
I
right.
feel that.
But
I feel that.
I
used
still
to s-
that just
No, go
seems
ahead,
like
go ahead.
that just seems like what parts you buy. It just seems pay to win.
No, dude. Yeah. Honestly, it is a little bit. I used to do that with my cousins though, like that were like younger and dumber than I was. I bought like the metal ones, and I'd battle them, and mine would just shit on them like 10 out of 10 times. You know, like my thing's like destroying 5 of them, and they can't even kill one. You know, but I wouldn't tell them that. You know, I'd just be like, yeah, oh yeah, yours is just shit. You know.
Don't improve at all. You just
Yeah, yours is horrible. Like
Suck.
I don't know what else to say.
Perfect.
Holy shit.
That's how you do it.
I'm
That
just
was-
simply built different, you know.
Yeah,
I'm built
exactly. You know, built
different.
different.
Holy
Exactly. That's the big dick energy you need though when you play fucking Beyblades. Honestly.
I mean, obviously, I've been like haven't gone into a tournament lately because of COVID. So
JB, you got to get back into streaming. Didn't you stream on like Facebook gaming the other, like back in the day?
I've been planning to stream on Twitch or on YouTube, but
You should do.
I
Yeah.
keep like pushing it back. I don't know why.
You got to just go for it, man.
Like, cause for one, I'm
Honestly.
burnt out in League, and I don't know what game to stream. So it's like
Stream whatever you're playing.
Honestly, anything.
Beyblade
I played.
reviews.
This is a good, actually a really good topic because I think people think that they need to play the games that are big. Like for me, I'm a big Diablo player. I'm a big Diablo guy,
Okay.
and there was times where I'm playing with Diablo with friends where we're just doing like hardcore runs. Like I mean, it doesn't even have to be hardcore; it could be literally anything. And the highest view count I've ever had playing a game was Diablo 3. Like maybe like 2 years after it came out, and I had like 25 people watching my stream. And it was just us fucking around. Like I'm not doing anything insane. I'm just playing Diablo and like having fun. And I think people have that idea or that like mindset that they need to be playing something that's in the now. You know, you need to be playing the Among Us. You need to be playing like League. You need to be playing those kind of games. And it's like not necessarily. Like if you play whatever you want and people enjoy you for what you do, that's the best way to grow a stream.
Yeah,
I have friends that play
Yeah, fair
Arc.
enough.
The guy that plays Arc, my
Ooh.
buddy plays Arc. Not a lot of people really. I mean, there's a very diehard fan base for Arc,
I love
and my
Arc.
buddy made a video like the other day, and he went from 200 subs. He has 5,000 subs right now,
Dang.
Wow.
Nice.
and it's just from him playing something that he likes and being like, you know, I want to play this game because I think it's fun and I enjoy making content for it, and that's what he did, right? He made it into something that he makes a little bit of extra cash off of. So
That's
Yeah.
big.
when people get scared of like, oh, I don't know what to stream, I don't know what to play, literally anything you want.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a big name streamer to play what you like because you never know who's gonna come watching, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I do like porn star review? Like I'll rank
Fucking-
them.
Well,
Fuck
Oh,
it,
you
yeah.
could. I
Hell
did.
yeah.
I did a fast food tier list with my friend Bo, who was on position 1, and I had 15 people watching my food review of Canadian fast food restaurants. So I mean, you
Damn.
could do it.
Hell yeah.
You could
As
do it.
long as you don't show any porn, you're good.
As long as you just blur out, like if you have like the pictures of them on like the tier list maker, as long as you just blur it out, I think you're okay.
oh my
Damn.
god.
Johnny Sins S+ tier.
There is a tier list maker. I've seen it for things like that. I'm not even
Yes,
trolling.
There definitely is. There definitely is. I was gonna say one thing I've definitely noticed from streaming, like, because I try to branch out. I mostly stream League, but I've been trying to branch out and everything to other games. What I noticed the most is that when I play League, I'll typically get more people like who I don't know tuning in because like one, like a lot of people are watching League, but also I post my links in the chats, which I know people flame me for, but how the hell else am I supposed to get anyone?
Gotta get out there somehow.
Exactly.
That's the game that you pop off. You go like 30 in OS Jin or some shit.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And then they're like, "Damn, this guy's nuts," you know.
No, I ain't no pussy. If I go 0-10, I'm still posting that thing,
Exactly.
and then they'll come and flame me, and then I have fun making fun of them. Anyways, but yeah, I noticed that more people will tune in when I'm playing League, but most of them won't follow or stay around or anything, just because they have like so much League content to view
Mhm.
that like they don't care as much. But like there'll be times where I'll just like back a few months ago when I was like speed running Pokemon as a meme. I had like multiple people that I had no idea who they were who came in and gave me a follow and like stayed around for the whole stream and like, you know, were like giving their like opinions on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we're super invested in it. And like there was a lot less of them, but they were more invested in my stream because they were like super interested in it and there's not as much content for them to view.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
So it's really a trade-off, you know? It
Yeah,
really
fair
is. If you're like someone who is super good at, you know, getting people to follow you, then playing a bigger game would be good. But like
Yeah,
if you're
for
just
sure.
if you're just a normal person, then it's kind of a mix. I don't know.
No, I agree with that. That's like, I mean, even for myself, I've noticed like with obviously my account's not super big on YouTube or anything like that, but I've noticed too, even small stuff. Like I played a lot of Siege when I had off season quote unquote for Dota, which is around August, I guess around now sort of time.
Okay.
And I played a lot of Siege, and my Siege videos are hitting like 100, 200, 300 views, 400 views, and I'm just like, man, like I don't really give a shit about Siege. It's a game that I kind of just played and had fun with, and I'm just doing like stupid like meme things. And like I got pretty good in ranked. I was like Platinum 3 at one point, and those videos where it's like you showing a personality more than like oh I'm insanely gifted at this game, kind of brings people up being like, man, this guy's really funny, or this guy's very comedic, or you bring something different than people usually don't see. It's just hard to like hit that over that hill part, right? Where it's like, how can I get from just 100 to 200 views to 2,000 or 3,000 views, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's just something that either people really like you for who you are, or you're bringing something that no one else has done, which is really, really hard in like the YouTube and Twitch Twitch space, because there really is no way. Like the best thing I've ever heard was Shroud when he was streaming CS. He used to stream with like 5 viewers. And the best thing he said was like, unfortunately as it is, he's like, the only way that I actually got big was I signed with Cloud9. And his streams went from like, you know, the 5 viewers to the 5,000 viewers to the, you know,
Yeah.
because he played CS and he was really good. But people don't really care. Like you could be ranked whatever in any game. People don't really care about that. It's once you kind of, unfortunately, once you kind of hit that peak where you're, oh, I've signed by a team that's well known. And the other way to do it is, like, I know people were saying like Reddit, like hitting like Reddit, like, oh man, I put a video on Reddit and now that's got like 50,000 views, and now people are starting to come to my stream. It's like, how do you, like, for me, I was like, I wouldn't really give a shit about that, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know. I'm not like a fucking YouTube Twitch genius, but
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair.
It's really hard to say.
I also can't.
it's weird. It's a
I
weird
also want to
start.
wait for like a computer because I don't think my laptop is strong enough to like stream.
I know your webcam won't cut it, but
I mean, I
can't
can
say
stream
much.
without webcam. That's fine.
I can't say much about that because I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah, no, Eric is definitely like the least knowledgeable about this because Eric doesn't do any content or anything. He's the only one here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him what
I'm
he's
just
been up to
vibing.
lately. Yeah, I was gonna ask you what you've been up to lately.
Just get job and then try to figure things out. Mostly.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm kind of in the limbo area where it's just trying to get going, trying to get the momentum going. To say.
Ooh.
Ow.
All right, sign him.
He's in.
He's in.
He
That's all
is
I
in.
but
I
It's
heard
just,
that. I'm gonna link this to Donovan, and you're fucking in.
He also made his own meme. Just saying.
Yeah, we
I
had.
sometimes make memes, I guess, if
Yeah,
I fear the motivation.
No, he actually has his own meme. It's just a joke around 3 of us.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah?
true. Which one are you talking about? There's so many. Actually.
Give me
quite
a
a few of
minute to find a cat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were just chilling, and we were it was like the first episode of the podcast, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it was something like that. And we were like, Eric, where are you? You have to come. And he's just like, he messages us, give me a minute, find a cat, and that was it. That was all the context we got.
The story behind that was one of our cats got outside without being put on a leash, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta go get it." But podcast time, so I just like speed wrote a message to JP like, "Hold on, I gotta go get my cat because it went outside." But it came out really scuffed, misspelled it to hell, and I was like, all right, I gotta go get the cat. And then
Eric's
they
the guy-
memed the fuck out of it.
Yeah, Eric's the guy we just make fun of on this podcast.
I feel that. I feel
yeah.
that.
we also made fun of him for like a year that he couldn't get a job because it took him so long to get a job, and then finally he got a job. So we were very proud of him.
This kid. I mean, I have that too. Like when I was in Toronto, like we played this scuffed ass game. It's kind of like is it Werewolf? You know, like we gotta find or
Yeah, I've heard of it.
like Mafia.
Mafia.
We gotta find out who the bad
Werewolf,
guys
that
are.
game.
And it's
Oh,
like it's like a card game, but it's like
Yeah.
it was essentially Werewolf, but it was in a card game where it was like a medieval thing. And then one of
Gotcha.
the characters is a Merlin, and I'm like I'm French, right? Like I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, like
Mhm.
I went to like a French school when I was younger, and then obviously I transitioned into just like English school. But like I just told him like I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what a Merlin is. So if you ever see like on Momentum, like. That's why that sticker that's on the North Stick sponsorship fucking thing. It's me with the Merlin hat on, like from fucking Sword in the Stone.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know what that was. I don't know what a Merlin is. I just thought it was like a wizard or some shit. And like the YouTube video on like there's a video on YouTube. Every fucking time I go into any chat and I don't know anything, they're just like, oh yeah, just like how you don't know what a Merlin is. It's literally the Momentum fucking chats every fucking time. Like it's so tilting.
Amazing.
Merlin. Fuck you, Merlin.
Good.
Memes are such a good time. Especially the ones with the inside memes are the best.
Inside
Plotland.
beams.
Yeah, that's
Flat.
yeah. Insider memes are good. Yeah, I agree.
Plotland.
Oh god, the Flatland meme is.
What is that?
It's a video that JP has created. It's amazing.
I will link you.
You
I
gotta
will
link
link
that.
you.
Yeah, you gotta link.
I'll
that.
also
There's
link it in
Flatland
the
series.
description.
He also made a second one.
We're still
They're
waiting
just-
for the third.
They're
What,
just
Flatline
interesting.
3 win?
Flatland 3 win. Exactly. Exactly.
Flatland 3 win.
That's what I'm asking. But yeah,
What the heck?
I had something in my brain and now I've forgotten about it.
Oh man, I hate it when that happens.
I know.
Oh, you
The-
messaged
like-
me some stuff too
The brain
about
fart.
the podcast idea.
Brain lag.
Where is it, Jeremy?
Brain lag. Brain lit.
It was something about streaming, but now I can't remember it. Fuck.
All right, let's see this.
Alright, to buy you guys some time on that. Who the
GLM.
fuck cares about South Africa, by the way?
Wait a second.
What?
Wait a second. What?
Who cares? Who the fuck cares about South Africa? Just
Hold
saying.
up, hold up, hold up.
Wait, wait.
I just like a month ago, I was doing a charity stream for South Africa, like
Oh wait, fuck.
monkey rehabilitation
Shit.
center, bro. cut the clip. cut
No,
the
wait,
clip.
it was an inside
What?
joke. That's why I swear.
What?
Fuck.
I heard nothing, but I will enjoy rewatching this and uploading it without editing.
Oh god.
Oh
Anyway,
my God.
I don't know where the fuck that came from, but somehow for some reason
yeah.
JP still has that pinned in our
Should-
Discord.
Should we talk about the good old times of the DCI team?
Oh man,
yes.
yeah, that was a
Holy
good times,
shit.
man. Those are
Which
good
one?
times,
Which
baby.
I mean, year 2 was
Okay.
definitely. Year 1
Okay.
sucked.
What happened, you two? Actually, I was gonna ask you.
No, that was
like, 'cause-
that was with you. That was the one with you. Year 1
Yeah.
was when you were.
Oh, okay, I see. Because
Year
yeah,
one
I
we
don't know
got year 1 we got second place, but the league was way worse, and
It was
our
beta.
mid laner was. Well, let's just say our mid laner got banned from participating in the whole thing
whoa.
because he stole the first place medal.
Wait, what?
Did you not hear about this?
Wait, no.
Yeah,
This is content right here. Let's go.
we got second place. We didn't get first, and then he stole the first place medal. And then they were like, "Yeah, whoever stole it, you should just you should bring it back now because we have video of this." And then he didn't, and so they found they got it, found him doing it. And then,
So this is some guy that you guys went to school with.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's so stuff.
And the last day where we got I forgot about this. Yeah, sorry. He just sent me the message about Eric saying who gives a shit about South Africa. Sorry, that distracted me.
My bad.
Yeah, so on the in our last games
Yeah.
of that year, we lost, and we were obviously all kind of depressed. We just lost.
Oh, you guys are fucking
and here's the
super
thing.
sad.
Yeah, I mean we got so close to winning the full thing, and
Yeah, you played absolutely perfectly through the whole season, and then you
And
just
then-
lost 2 games in finals,
right
and
at
it was over.
the end,
Yeah.
yeah. And,
It was
uh,
really
and-
super tragic.
And the thing was, JP at this point you were just still like, that was your like first year of maining jungle, I think, right? Like,
Yeah.
So you were still like recently a jungler main, and you were still learning the role. And our mid laner, who got banned, as soon as we lost that last game, stood up and just started screaming at JP that he was like worthless and terrible. And just like he's like, if you're on the team next year, I'm not fucking coming back. And I had to like stand up and be like, all right, calm the fuck down.
Chill out.
Like,
No, I feel that. I had that. I remember like this is kind of off topic, but I remember at Baseline one time, like I had a really good league team. I played under Lineage, and we had Panzer Dragon on our team. So like we just absolutely fucking rolled. Like we never lost. We won that Baseline. That was the one year that I played with Panzer Dragon. I played top at this time. Okay, I was a singed one trick.
Boy.
Honestly, I'm probably one of the. If you go, I wonder how my singed stats are, because I'm probably pretty high up there because I only played singed. But anyways, this guy is yelling at his teammate at Baseline, like in Winnipeg. He's like, "Bro, like what the fuck? Like you're fucking horrible, blah blah blah." And I just remember my buddy standing up. His name's Nick, and he's like, his in-game tag is "I'm the best beans." And he goes, "Bro, your team's fucking horrible. Shut up," or something like that. And this guy goes, "Do you want to take it out? We are at an esports fucking tournament. This is not Call of Duty, bro. This is League of Legends, man. Like, come on,
calm down."
Yeah, I just thought, like, I know what you're talking about because I've had that so many fucking times.
It's really rough.
League
It's like scary almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what is going on?
It's spooky. Like when people fucking lose it, they become scary, bro. Like when they're out of control, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like shit could go down, and like somebody could get really hurt. You never know.
Yeah. And then of course we had the super scuffed. We had like a really good season. Season 2 was really good, and then the playoffs were just so scuffed.
Well, who wasn't there? Someone didn't show up, right?
Tyler and Totlin
didn't
show up.
And who was your sub again? Because
it was Holden.
It was Holden. Yeah.
It was our top sub, and he is good, but
he's not a bad player. He's not a bad player, but I remember
he didn't play we practiced all of our games mostly with Tyler, and he was like our best player.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I remember, I remember that, and I'm like sitting there, like, all right, I'm ready to cast their games, and then you text me, you're like, bro, I don't know where the fuck this guy is.
I'm like, here, bro.
He didn't wake up. And then we literally had to stall the entire thing. Like we were like in the last game because we lost the first game. If we lost one more, we were like out of contention for first place. So we were like, we had to stall because Tyler had woken up and he texted me. He's like, "Oh, I'll be there as soon as I can." So we just start like delaying, like, "Oh, we're getting lag. Oh, my computer crashed or whatever." And our teacher, who's supposed to like make sure like everything's going smoothly, he walks in. He's like, "What's going on, guys?" And then we all just look up and we're like, "Yeah, Tyler's not here, so we're trying to stall." And he's like, "All right, cool." And he just like.
Does he play League? Your teacher? I don't remember.
No, he didn't. He did.
He did play a little bit, I think.
No,
he tried it. He tried.
Yeah.
It.
Oh, right.
Tried
That's a cool teacher, though. Honestly,
he was super
teacher. That's
amazing.
super cool. That's super cool. Like I remember. Mr. Scott would do that for us. Like we'd be just like chilling, like talking about League. And Mr. Scott's like, "Oh yeah, I know about esports," and we're like, "What the fuck?" This is like season 1 League of Legends. Like,
oh really? Wow.
Yeah, like I was playing. I played League in beta, right? And I remember Mr. Scott like talking to us. He's like, "Yeah, I know about esports," and I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck? This guy's old as shit. Like, how does he know about this? You know?"
Mr. Scott's a fucking Chad. He was my favorite
He's a
teacher.
homie. Yeah,
Straight up.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
He was great.
I can just hear JP fucking fuming because now he has to bleep all the uses of Mr. Scott.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck, great.
Fuming. All right, sorry. But anyways,
I don't care. I'm not editing this.
You're gonna assign someone to do it quickly, eh?
It's fine. We've done it so many times.
I was saying. Oh fuck! What was I saying? I've lost my train. Oh yeah, and then,
my bad.
We finally got there. No, that's good. We finally got there. He finally got there, Tyler, and we like actually like won that game. But then we just lost the next one regardless. And then I got super depressed because I spent so much fucking time preparing for that. We just lost round
into
one.
that season.
We lost round
and
one.
Who did you guys lose to? Was it Windsor Park or was it?
I can't remember.
No,
it was a good team though. They got like second or first.
I swear their jungler was.
No, they got second.
Good.
They got second, yeah. So they were really good. But yeah, it was unfortunate we lost, and then we went on to the most infamous of series, the Glenlon series.
Oh boy.
Wait, what happened with that? Oh
Where-
yeah, I
Where
remember that.
you just about killed yourself just because you didn't want to be casting anymore.
True.
I just remember watching the cast afterwards, and you literally were half the game. You were just sitting there, not talking, just lying back in your chair, dead.
I'm like, was that the game where there was like 6,000 fucking aces, and then people were just throwing left
It
and right,
was-
and I'm like,
Oh,
what am I
yeah.
watching,
Well,
bro?
no,
It's
it
just
was-
like,
We got a lead, but then they had the perfect comp to just stall it out and turtle the
Mhm.
game. So no matter what angle we tried to fight them or get objectives or whatever, they would always just be able to take us
Yeah, they
on
would
and just
literally just
Yeah.
live.
keep the
and
game
they
going.
scaled really well.
They
too.
kept keeping the game going. We just couldn't do
Mhm.
shit. And I remember I was Vladimir, and the entire game, I just literally at the end, I just said, guys, I don't think we can win anyways. Fuck this. And I went and I literally, we looked back at it, and I killed the Azir in one frame.
It
And
was
then we just, and
probably
then
one
we
of the
won the
craziest
game.
kills I've ever seen.
And that was how it ended.
God, that was
how it
an
ended.
insane game.
I think
Nah,
there's
Holy.
like 3 people who went to go to like a bathroom break.
I think that was a 60-minute game straight up.
Yeah, it was a 60-minute game.
God, it was such a long one. Like it was 6 items, like
Oh, yeah,
third
it was-
Baron.
Literally
was
full
long.
build.
But then,
Yeah.
but in the second game, we just stomped them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we were like mentally drained at that point.
We pulled out the Talia Pantheon, and we just quick fucking ended it.
That was our tease for the
Exactly.
playoffs.
We had a few of them.
Yeah.
We had the Ezreal
It
jungle
worked pretty
cheese
damn
there.
well too.
honestly, like that league could have been like so much bigger than, or like Luriel or whoever the fuck did it. I don't know who the fuck did it, but it could have been a lot more well planned than it was.
It was pretty good the
Because, like,
second year.
It was
Yeah.
not. I'm not saying it was like horrible, but like it could have been a lot better because I
Hmm.
remember like I talked to the guy who ran it. Like I emailed him, and I was like, hey, you know, I'm really interested in this, and I have a team that is under Dakota, which is like has like a semi sponsor, I guess you'd say, and you know, like I'm investing time into this, and I think it could definitely grow, blah blah blah. And he was like, yeah, that's good, but it's not so much what I can do. It's goes towards what the players want to do and stuff like that. And I was like, he's like, we need to get like signatures for this and this and this to get it streamed and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, but if you send this to these people, these kids, these players, they're gonna accept that. They'd be like 100%, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
You know, if you had a Luriel fucking Twitch streamer, you had like even just say, oh, the Twitch stream is through my Twitch account or whoever's Twitch account, they would be more happy for that than they would be mad, right?
Yeah.
So I was like,
Mhm.
bro, why is this guy just saying no? Like he basically just said no instantly. Oh, well, we need to get them to sign it. I'm like, go to any of these kids. I guarantee you, 90% of these people watch a Twitch stream. 90% of these people watch esports or professional League of Legends at the time. They will accept it. They will be more than happy to do this. And he was just kind of like, well, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, well, I mean, you film like all the Luriel fucking sports games like water polo that no one gives a fuck about. So why wouldn't you try? You know, like
yeah.
realistically, you know.
I think I think a lot of it was it was like a new thing, and there was so much.
It was only the second year.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was super new, and like there was so much other stuff that like the first year straight up like 3 teams pulled out mid-season.
Yeah, it was
They
really
were
tough.
just trying to keep things running before they
trying
started
to keep it
ramping out
afloat.
like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's true.
And then from what I saw, year 3 was pretty good. Was even better than year 2, but
It started off
obviously
strong.
then coronavirus obviously.
And Corona
kinda-
ruined
Yeah,
everything.
Corona had to ruin everything.
yeah, how did the Dakota team do anyways?
They did pretty bad.
They did pretty bad.
It won
As-
one game though.
They won a
Yeah, we
game.
won one game. As the coach
Yeah.
for that team, we
he
managed
was
to win
coaching.
a game.
Oh,
'cause
you
we-
were coaching. You were
Yeah.
coaching. Oh, okay, that's not that bad then.
Yeah, some of us
Really?
came back to help.
Yeah, it
them out
was
a bit.
pretty. It was they had a lot of like because obviously all of us graduated except Aiden,
Yeah.
and so
Mm.
it completely changed the roster, and they weren't that good.
Well,
Uh,
they tried.
they tried their best,
Yeah.
and they had fun. So
Mhm.
I guess that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, really.
And then yeah, but it didn't even. I don't even think the league ended. Like it just got
Cancelled.
Basically, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It was literally like week 3, and then Corona
Or COVID.
happens.
Yeah.
We're not able to do this now.
I don't know if they're doing it this year or anything, but
I
I'm
mean,
not sure.
one of the managers slash teachers and me included were trying to like ask if we can do it online, and if he doesn't get anything back, then well, I guess it's cancelled. I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all over the place.
It could have been done online.
Yeah, I could have
Yeah.
done.
Oh,
Online.
100%. 100%.
Would have
I
been
think-
so easy.
I think they just don't want to do all the they probably don't even know how to they barely knew how to set up like the fucking in person. I don't think know how to set
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I was actually gonna
Online.
ask you how the in person was, like in terms of setups and stuff.
We had Dakota had it one of the best. A lot of schools just couldn't play because the lag.
Their
And,
Wi-Fi
like,
was doo-doo.
And there was some really annoying things like a lot of people were asking like if they could like have we were trying to figure out if we could like set it up on like Ethernet kind of things to
Yeah.
make it better, or just like download it onto like the school computers, and they basically were just like they're basically just like, no, the only way you could do it is over Wi-Fi, because if you've plugged it at all, it basically you're blocked from downloading it or running it. And we're just like, okay, but couldn't you just change that? And they're like, no.
Okay.
That's super scuffed. I don't know
And I was like,
who in their
"Alright."
right mind would think you could play anything on a fucking computer without Ethernet.
Yeah, like
or like a direct connection.
I was lucky because I had a really like good laptop. Like I had like a $2,000 laptop.
Yeah.
But there was like tons of people who just could
Yeah.
not play because it was just like, well,
Yeah,
how
it
are
was-
you gonna play on a laptop? Like you can't really even bring anything in other than your laptop.
Yeah.
Because you can't Ethernet it. So
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
you can't bring
Like,
the PC here.
It was really
Yeah.
annoying to use. Like most of us had like really shitty stuff. Like y'all remember Holden's toaster? Like that
Yeah.
thing was falling apart, and like it was really fucking hard to play the game.
Yeah.
on-
Oh, we
on,
did
like,
have
school.
We did have that really scuffed game. I remember it was we were playing against this one team in the playoffs year 2. And basically what happened was they were we were beating them pretty handily. But then all of a sudden we just started getting like 3 or 4K ping. So we had to pause the game and just be like, yeah, we're getting so hard of lag. We can't really do anything. We're just gonna have to wait it out, or we're gonna call in like they had an IT person on hand, so
Yeah.
like if things were going badly, so we called them and like we were just waiting it out and all that stuff. And the enemy team was already pretty toxic from the beginning. Like
Yeah, they were kind of assholes.
which was surprising to me because it was like in school. I didn't expect so much toxicity like when teachers are all there.
Yeah.
But they were just going off, super toxic. And then they were all just like, yeah, well, you guys have to FF now. They're like, yeah, it's been 5 minutes of you pausing the game. You have to FF now. We get the like.
Oh, I
we
hate
win here.
it.
Oh
And
my.
we're like, dude, calm, like just wait it out, man. Like,
Yeah, I had that too a couple times.
we're
Like,
like we're
Literally
here.
calm down.
We're here till the end of the day, anyways. Like
we
there's
had
no
that
need
at
to rush it.
baseline like
And
so
wasn't
many
this
times.
losers bracket too?
Yeah, that
And
was
the-
losers bracket.
I was like, there's nothing
Yeah.
we can do about it. Like, and we're winning the game as is, and they're just like, no. It's like
We had that at our baseline. I think there's some issue when we were at the convention center. When we were like, it was like winners quarterfinals or something, and this team thought they were hot shit, and we knew like, man, this is a waste of fucking time. Like, I don't even know how these guys got here. Basically, like, you know how it is. Like, if you're like
Yeah,
a diamond player and you're playing against a
Yeah.
gold player, you're like, this game is easy as fuck. Like, there's no chance. 9.5 times out of 10, you're gonna win this game.
Yeah.
And we're playing against these guys, and it's game 1, and we just kept getting DC'd. Like, and it's not just us. Like, there's other people in the same kind of section that we were in getting DC'd. And this
Yeah.
team's like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, like, take that out. And this is, I think, right when Ivern came out.
Okay.
And we go, okay, well, we can't connect. They're like, yeah, you guys have to DC the game. We're playing, like, Jungle Olaf or some shit. It's my buddy, like, who's our jungler player. He's getting DC'd. And he's like,
Yeah.
fuck, like, well, I don't know what to do. So they're like, yeah, well, it's been 20 minutes, so you guys need to forfeit the game. And I'm like, well, it's not really our fault, like, how do we fix this issue when it's nothing that I can do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Anyways, we lose the first game, and we just go into the second and third game just like mad, and we just shit on these kids. And I'm a big shit talker. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I talk a lot of shit when I play games. And I remember just yelling at these guys. They're like 2 rows behind us. I'm just yelling at them, like, you're fucking horrible, blah blah blah. Like, I'm not gonna go into what I said, but I'm just basically like shit talking them like crazy. And I was just like, spend your time on something else because you're terrible, like that sort of stuff. And this kid comes after the game and he's like, hey man, you didn't have to be so ruthless like that, like somebody from their team. And I'm like, I looked at him like, just at this weird gaze, like, man, are you serious? You literally made us forfeit a game that we have no chance of doing anything. Like, it's not our fault.
Yeah.
And you're like,
that's
they're
so
like yelling at us too. They weren't just like, oh hey, can you guys like forfeit or come in to talk to us, like being nice about it. They were just like, you guys need to forfeit, like you guys are wasting our fucking time. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what are we supposed to do about this? Like, this is some scuff shit that I can't fix.
Yeah.
Like literally out of your hands.
Yeah, it's like nothing I can fix, right? But so yeah, like that. When it comes to that sort of stuff, I hate that stuff because it's just like, man, it's like how League does that Chrono Break stuff, like what happened with like C9, I think it was.
Shit, yeah.
It's like the same thing, right? It's like that game shouldn't even happen. Like that should happen after that happened, right? After the impact of a team fight or an impact of a situation. You should reverse it from then, not from when you can fix it.
Yeah.
You know? Or you just be like, yeah, we're replaying the fucking game. Like, it's just unfortunate as it is. That's just how it works, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, let's pull a season 2 fucking Worlds where we restart the game.
Yeah, it's like there's like never a perfect.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It's
true.
never perfect. Imperfect
There's always
situation.
going to be someone that's screwed over by those sort of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the what's it called? You remember back in the day, I think this was like 2 years ago or something, when there was the Karthus Talia Bug, where the game legitimately.
Oh yeah.
The game, it was like a pro game. It literally, there was a bug that literally broke the game and it like deleted the file itself and everything. So there was no physical way for them to like get back into it and just like play it from where they left off. Like the game file and everything were gone.
It was
There
the
no way to get
Clutch
back
versus Echo Fox game. Yeah, I remember
that.
that.
Was it that one? I can't remember. I thought it was the EU one, but I don't remember.
It's an NA.
Basically, that happened, and one team was so far ahead of the other team that they just said, okay, we're just going to give the win to them because we can't, like, it'd be unfair to them to just replay this game when they're winning so hard.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the enemy team was just like, well, why don't, like, we could have had a comeback here. And it's like, yeah, technically, but I mean, there's no, like, it would be more unfair if we just restarted the whole
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. It's like CS:GO. Like, I mean, I don't know if any of you guys play CS:GO or know about CS:GO, but it's like the Olaf boost where he was like,
Oh shit! I
quote
see
unquote
that.
outside of the map, so he was just sniping people that couldn't see him. But it's like no one knew about that until they did that, right? And then they won, and they're like, yeah, actually, you guys are forfeiting the game. But it's like, okay, but you should at least give us the option to replay it because we're abusing a bug that you guys didn't know about. That's how I sort of see it, because it's like you still have to kind of have knowledge on how to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like if you don't know, if they never caught that, it's not really their fault. It's just them abusing something that no one knows about. And the other team could have done it too, but they just don't know about it, right?
You need strategy, right?
So, yeah, it's exactly. A really good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember situations like that. Like I was playing in a qualifier or a Go for Law or something like that, and there was like a bug way back when where it's like Hextech Gunblade had a bug, like you could duplicate Hextech Gunblade buys. So what every mid was doing at that time, like I remember like this was like only happened for like 2 days, and our qualifier is 1 day, and my mid laner is playing a Akali, but like old school Akali.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you had like you could just press R and just toggle and just jump at them instantly, and you just fuck them.
Yeah, old Akali was fucking annoying.
And he has 2 Gunblades and Magi's, so he has like a 20 stack Magi's, and he's just insta gimping any support. Doesn't matter who it was.
Wow.
Like I think Lulu was played a lot back then, so it's like Lulu fucking support or Lulu top, and he's just insta gimping a Lulu, even through ult, and it's just like, wow, this is really fucking broken. And then even people back then were like, for that one game or a couple games into the term, they're like, yeah, we see this Hextech bug. You guys can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember I specifically remember the most is the Jin thing, where like for like multiple patches straight, Jin would just build
Was it Quincy's?
It was
Gwynceus, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it would like do some black shit.
And it basically gave you just a like so much fucking damage. I can't remember. It was like 2k damage that you would get.
Literally,
Yeah,
yeah.
You get
2K.
a 2k AD on Jin from stacking it up and everything.
Yeah.
And it was just an interaction that wasn't even really bugged. It was just
No, it's just
working as
number
expected.
problem.
It was just really strong.
Yeah.
And so Riot basically just told the pro players, you're not allowed to build this. And so nobody built it on them, except it wasn't even really a bug. It was just something that they had overlooked.
It was just
Yeah.
an abusive thing. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, pretty
how
much.
Black Cleaver was back then. Like
Oh yeah.
I remember
stacked
like
them.
playing top in like season 6 or season 7, like 3 stacking Black Cleavers top lane and throwing a Q at someone and attacking them, and they just go from like 100 HP to like 20% in like 2 seconds. And you're like, how is that even allowed? You know?
I remember back then where you can like stack Black Cleaver.
Yeah, you just stack
Yeah.
a bunch of them with that one rune that would give you AD for overcapping your CDR.
Oh,
Hey, there's-
There
They
was
just
so
built
much broken
fucking-
stuff.
There you go.
5 black cleavers and shit, and they would just start 2-tapping people or
So much
something.
broken shit through the years.
Yeah.
Or like what was that item? It was it's like season 2 item. What is it called? I'm gonna look it up right now. There's an item I remember in like season 2. Like you'd click the item on them, and then if you did damage to them, it was like increased your bonus
DFG.
damage to a certain amount.
GFG.
Yeah. Deathfire's
Yeah.
Grasp, yeah. And you could like DFG with like LeBlanc, so you just
Yeah.
like you'd like Q
Mhm.
DFG alt, and they just insta be blown up.
And
Yeah.
LeBlanc had a silence at the time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, that's kind of OP. You know, that's kind of OP. We should probably take that out.
Old Deathfire Grass was
Yeah.
interesting.
Old
Yeah.
Master E used to build that.
Oh
Like
no,
a full AP
Yeah.
Master E.
God, AP.
You
Fuck.
just heal for like from 0 to like 80% in 1W.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
I
much.
remember that.
God damn.
Disgusting.
Broken.
All right. Well, JP, segue us into an outro. Go for it. Hit us with it.
My Pornhub link will be in the description below.
Holy
I
shit.
review Beyblade things, and I'll also be doing Pokemon. I'm just kidding. No. And yeah, I'll be on.
Obviously, you can find me on Twitch, Eric on Instagram. Those links are in description. Keenan will also be in the description, but you want to tell them where you can find you?
So you can find me twitch.tv/slacks. I'm on Twitter at Keenan Peppers. And I think that's pretty much it. Instagram is Keenan Peppers as well, so that link can be used for pretty much everything.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys
Hey.
for having me again. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a very blast. We do love
Wow.
guests in here. We can always replace Eric for someone else. So
All right.
Exactly.
Hey, man,
That's
I'm
how-
down
so that's how
anytime,
it's gonna
boys.
be.
I'm down anytime, boys.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Top 10 anime
Betrayed.
betrayals.
God damn.
It was a pleasure having you.
It wasn't
It was fun. It was good.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. Hope you guys enjoy your
Later,
day.
guys.
Bye.